Now the story of one mother's fight as she deals with some devastating news. Her young son has been diagnosed with a rare disease that recently killed his brother. Now she's trying to raise awareness for a small fraternity of parents no one wants to be a part of. Paula Tutman joins us from Mott's Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor. And Paula, what disease are we talking about here?
So this disease is called Lafora body disease, and at this point, Karen, it is universally fatal.
There is absolutely no advocacy for children that have Lafora.
She's a mother desperately trying to remove the bullseye from her child's life. Aziza Kasham is fighting a battle against a rare disease, so rare that fewer than 80 children in the world have had a positive diagnosis, with the most negative of a prognosis. Without a cure, certain death. The disease is called Lafora.
Children grow up to be normal children until the age of adolescenthood, around 15, 16, where they experience their first seizure, and within 3 months, you watch your child go from being a normal child, wheelchair-bound, have difficulty speaking, eating, fighting for their life.
Her 17-year-old son, Hytham, received the rare diagnosis. He recently passed away, waiting for the first of its kind clinical trials to begin. He would have been a pioneer, seeking a cure, but the disease claimed him first.
All right, buddy, here you go. Open up your hands.
10 days later, Hytham's little brother, Gigi, was diagnosed.
It was around 4 o'clock in the morning where he experienced his first epileptic seizure. The signs of Lafora are very similar to an epileptic child.
The disease is genetic, and Aziza's only hope is that Gigi can take his brother's place as a pioneer for a cure and make it to the clinical trials.
We're all very hopeful that there's a treatment very soon in the horizon, but everything is still in the preclinical phases at this point.
Dr. Nancy McNamara is a pediatric neurologist at University of Michigan's C.S. Mott Children's Hospital.
Many of us, especially if we hear about regression or cognitive decline in a child with epilepsy, we'll do genetic testing earlier because it's actually really important to know what you're dealing with. Is it the epilepsy and the bad seizures that are causing it, or is it something else like an underlying disease?
Okay, so what's needed right now? Well, certainly awareness is one first step. If you think about other diseases, as soon as you get awareness, then you get support that can help support research. Also, Governor Whitmer has declared December 16th Lafora Day so that we can create some awareness. And of course, we're going to put a link on our social media platforms just in case you want to reach out to Aziza and her family to show them support, strength, and of course, that all important advocacy. Karen.
Now, Paula, you did mention those clinical trials that are starting. Is there any hope for a cure in time to save Gigi?
So that's a great question. The disease usually is fatal within 10 years of the first onset of symptoms. These trials apparently have had good results with animal testing, but they're still waiting for complete FDA testing. The hope is that they can get him into the trials and something good will happen before the disease completely takes hold.
And I know you'll be following this one closely. Thank you, Paula.